You're looking live here at Brooks Field, the state-of-the-art press box here, where Milton High School football will be hosting Stoughton in a preseason scrimmage here before the real games get started here on September 9th against Scituate. Glad to be joining you here. I'm Michael Vega, your play-by-play voice for tonight, and happy to be joined by my main man, Sean Doyle, on the camera, and everyone else. All the Milton TV Access stars are here, the head honchos, Tom Pilla and Shane Brandenburg. So we're excited to bring you the action again here, live here on YouTube. And so if you're watching, it's Channel 22, obviously, but we're going to endeavor to bring this live, and it's a new thing that we're doing here at Milton Access TV. And so right now, the Stoughton Black Knights are on the field getting ready to receive the opening kickoff. And Milton, coming off an 8-3 season here and Bay State Conference champions for 3 consecutive years now under Coach Steve Dembowski. And number 6, Jack Finnegan, who's been kind of like a Swiss Army knife here for the Wildcats, all-purpose player, will get ready to kick it away. And it goes deep there, and that's going to be a fair catch, and that's because it's a scrimmage. They don't want to really have anybody get wrecked here on the first preseason scrimmage. Alrighty, Stoughton will be quarterbacked by number 1, it looks like, Jared Daughtry. He's in a pistol formation. They hand off to number 2. That's Tag Zerwinski. Zerwinski gains a healthy 5 yards to the 30. Will be 2nd and 5 here for the Black Knights of Stoughton. Beautiful night here at Brooks Field. Back to pass deep, and he overshoots his intended receiver, Zawinski. Daughtry is, and so that'll bring up a 3rd and 5. All right. So it's like a shot clock, 40 seconds. Okay. All right, here we go. We're underway once again, and there's the signal. Daughtry in the pistol with Zerwinski in motion now. Daughtry pulls up, throws it, and it's, oh! What a great completion there. A heads-up play by number 4 for Stoughton. Heads-up play because the ball was deflected, and so he kept his eyes on the prize. First down for Stoughton, well, about the 37, and that is incomplete. Credit that reception there to Alan Hughes. false start there by Stoughton. It looks like they'll march it 5 yards back. And that'll be second down, 15. That'll probably be right at about the 34-yard line, the 33 we'll call it. So this is a controlled scrimmage here between Stoughton and Milton. They met last year, and there were some breathtaking performances last year with Shane Olson and, of course, Owen McHugh. And we're going to have another penalty, and it looks like there was some movement up front. Another false start. Yep. Offsides defense, so they'll get those 5 back. And then we'll reset the series where it'll be second now and 10. Ball will be spotted right at about the 37-yard line. Maybe nose touching the 38. All right, so here it is, second down and 10 to go for the Black Knights. Sawinski in motion, and he rolls out. Oh, hit hard as he let it go. Jack Finnegan, unbelievable, almost came out. Liam McLaughlin came in and laid the wood to the quarterback. Jared Daughtry paid the price there on that naked bootleg. Ben Caledonia also in on the action, number 11. So he got some backside pursuit, backside pressure there. All right, Wildcats here now, 3rd and 5, 3rd and 10, I should say. Oh, we're going to have some movement on the front, and it looks like it's going to be a false start there again by the offense. False start, that'll be 5 yards. They'll step it off. It'll be 3rd now and 15. The ball will go back to about the 33. So Stoughton will have some work to do to convert this and to keep the chains moving. Wildcats now under the direction of Coach Dan Jarboe, the defensive coordinator. We'll see what kind of pressure he's going to dial up here for the Wildcats. Trips to the left here for Stoughton. Daughtry back to pass under heavy pressure. He throws it, and they're going to have a penalty. It looks like Tag Zerwinski drew a defensive pass interference on number 2, Patrick Miller, who's cornerback on the far side. So number 2, pass interference. So that'll be a spot foul with 1st down. The ball looks like it's going to be spotted right at the Milton 48-yard line. So let's see where they're going to spot this. That is a spot foul, isn't it? Well, the other official on the far side has marked it. Yeah. Yeah. So officials also trying to work out the kinks here as well as they're getting those 3rd and 15. So
I don't see down distance on the scoreboard.
To the mark.
It
Yep,
is like that.
that's about what I thought. So the ball, 15-yard penalty to the Milton 47-yard line. And fresh set of downs for the Black Knights. 9:14 remaining here in the 1st quarter. And a strong run by Zerwinski. Gets through the line of scrimmage. Tackled by number 12, Owen McHugh. He came up from his safety spot to make the tackle for the Wildcats.
Yeah, I don't know why that went away.
When a talented 3-sport athlete here at Milton.
Bizarre.
So Daughtry hands off inside. Number 1, Liam Pearl.
I haven't seen that before.
So Liam Pearl, number 1, was the man who carried for Stoughton. Nominal gain.
Yes, sir.
We'll call it about 1.
So I'd say for safety.
Second and 9 now. Ball spotted inside 35. Called to 33.
That clock's still rolling.
Anderson Pettis-Reese, the man in the middle for the Wildcats, big number 68. Engaged there and quick out to Zawinski. Zawinski has a first down for the Wildcats, for Stoughton, I should say. The Wildcats getting gassed here, inside and out in the early going against Stoughton. Stoughton much improved over a year ago at this time. And Daughtry back to pass, trying to hurry up the Wildcats, and that'll be second down. The ball spotted right at about the 21-yard line.
It looks like that was just a temporary thing.
So Zawinski with a gain of about 14, 15 yards on that. All right, 10:41 remaining, and we're going to have an illegal procedure penalty here. And that'll step off 5. False start. .736 remaining here in the first quarter. Stoughton knocking on the door here. Second and about 15 to go. Zawinski trying to find a room to run and finds none. Anderson Pettis-Reese, Liam Faraday on the spot. Actually, that was Liam Pearl for Stoughton. Had nowhere to go as he tried to kind of run it up inside against that stout Milton defense. Anchored there by the 300-pound Anderson Pettis-Reese. Back to pass, Liam Faraday coming in. Ball is thrown deep, and it's caught for a touchdown. Tag Zawinski on a third down play from the 23-yard line for a touchdown for Stoughton. So first quarter, Stoughton with 6:56 remaining here. Tag Zawinski with a 23-yard TD pass from Daughtry. And it's blocked. So that's not able to be advanced if they block it, is it? It is. It's a live ball. So Patrick Miller could have advanced that and taken it to the house for 2. Well, 2 points. So Stoughton kick fails on that one, and they lead 6-0. Kick has been blocked, so yeah, I think it's scrimmage with this situation, controlled scrimmage. They probably didn't want any of that going on, but at any rate, now Milton will have its work cut out as we get to see the offense take the field here for the first time this season. And Luke Salmon back on the far side of the field. Near side is Jack Finnegan. A.J. Cicerone, number 27, up back along with I think that's number 1, Shane Olson on the far side. So a lot of offensive weapons here for Owen McHugh and the Wildcats. Here it is. Kick deep. Well, that's Liam McLaughlin, the up man, and he catches it. And boy, he could have gone all the way to the house on that. But they're just going to give him a first down. That could have been a touchdown.
Yeah.
But Liam McLaughlin with a strong return. So he will take over. Oh, was there a flag on that?
I didn't see one.
Okay. So the kickoffs are getting stopped, but that was a nice return. Probably would have been a longer one. Probably would have taken it to the house. Liam McLaughlin had a head of steam, but blew the whistle in an effort to try and protect the players here in a controlled scrimmage. So now the Wildcats get to start from their own 25, 1st and 10. And trips to the right. Quick handoff to Jack Finnegan. Finnegan working his way upfield. Jack that Jet Finnegan. First down for the Wildcats. Wildcats quickly answering with a big chunk yardage play. Ball across the 35. Call it the 37-yard line. Owen McHugh now, traditional spread formation. Again, inside handoff to Jack Finnegan. Finnegan at midfield. Unbelievable. He looks to be in midseason form already. Finnegan across midfield into Stoughton territory. Ball is spotted right at the 45-yard line. Drew Kokoris, one of the team captains, up on center. Back to pass. McHugh, first pass. A strike to Dylan McKenzie. McKenzie gets it across to the 40, inside the 35, close to it. Let's see where they spotted right at about 37. All right, 38-yard line. Wildcats on the move here, trips to the right, trips left, excuse me. Michael Fulton singled up on the right, on the left side, trips right. Shane Olson, Dylan McKenzie, and Luke Salmon in the slot. Quick hit. Oh, a deflection, and Zerwinski coming up with the interception for Stoughton, it looked to be.
Yep.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. That was James Connor, I stand corrected, who made that interception on the deflection. But to that point, the Wildcats looked really efficient in their operation. And now they turn it over, and now it's up to the defense to try and get off the field and hand the ball back to the offense. So Daughtry with the keep. He rolls to his right. Throws it. Oh! Big hit there for the Wildcats by number 10. That was Zach Stowell with a big open field hit, and the Stoughton player is down. That's Zerwinski. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
number 1.
Liam Pearl. Liam Pearl is still down, and Stowell with a great open field textbook hit. Kind of hate to see that Stoughton player, but Stowell sending a message early. Big hit in the open field by Zach Stoll. So the Wildcats sending a message here on defense. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. Ball spotted right at about the 29-yard line. So Daughtry in the pistol for Black Knights. And we're going to have a offsides on the defense. So they're going to gain 5 out of that. They bring up 2nd and 5. The ball will come across the 30-yard line to the 34. .507 remaining here with Stoughton on top 6-0 here in the first quarter of this controlled scrimmage. Little bobble on the handoff. K.J. Beckett on the spot for the Wildcats, making the tackle for loss. So now it'll be 3rd down. 3rd and about 6 to go. K.J. Beckett, senior, one of the stalwarts on this defense. 4:34 and counting here as Stoughton trying to build on their 6-0 lead. Daughtry back to pass. Under heavy duress from Liam McLaughlin. Zerwinski, it looked like he was downed and tried to stretch for the first down, lost control of it, but looks like they're going to be spotting it for a first down. They're going to go ahead and give it to him right at about the 40-yard line. And Daughtry got hit low by Liam McLaughlin on that all-out rush by the Wildcats. Number 2, inside handoff, a reverse. And the ball they'll gain about 5 on that. Hard to tell who was the ball carrier. I think it was Zerwinski who was the one who got the handoff at the end. Ball now, 2nd and 5, 45, Stoughton on the move. We got a penalty there, a holding, and Daughtry gets run out of bounds at midfield, but that'll be coming back. Definitely, number 74 drew a hold there. So the ball will come back 5 yards, and that'll be 2nd down here with 3:22 remaining here. 10 yards on that. Yes, 10. I stand corrected. There's a hold. So inside handoff, number 35. He's still running. He's got the ball back. He gained all of the lost yardage to the penalty back. So Stoughton now on the march, 3rd down, manageable 9 now in comparison to the 20 that they were looking at. So 11-yard gain there on 2nd down. Daughtry back to pass. He's under heavy duress. Gets hit as he lets it go. And Jack Finnegan on the coverage there. So credit him with the pass breakup. Anderson Pettis-Reeves was bearing down on Liam Daughtry, who got hit just as he let it go. All righty, so the Wildcats here will be looking to get the ball back. 2:31 remaining here in the first quarter. Stoughton gets it away. And that was Luke Salmon who got underneath it. Bobbled it but recovered. And so the Wildcats will be taking over at their own 25, I believe, which is where all their drives start in the scrimmage. All right, the Wildcats now coming in. Owen McHugh, senior quarterback.
He's at a football game out in Western Mass.
big Liam Bartlett in at guard for the Wildcats. Back to pass, under pressure. Rolls out of the pressure, he's looking. He gets it to Liam Varsity. Varsity gets away. And Varsity working at tight end there. Varsity dangerous, looking like Gronk out there. So turns a broken play into something. So number 24, Nate McEwee, checking in for Jack Finnegan. Anderson Pettis-Reese back in the game. Liam Bartlett out. And the Wildcats
It'll be a welcome fee.
looking like they're going to be penalized for this. It's a 5-yard penalty for illegal receiver downfield. Illegal touch. He's working at the tackle position, so he was covered up by the receiver. Yeah, he was inside. So it's 77. Yeah. So it was a legal touch, but a desperation move by Owen McHugh. So here it is now, first down and about 5. Wildcats trying to get going here inside to Dylan McKenzie. McKenzie has some running room. McKenzie crossed to about the 30-yard line. So that's a gain of about 10. And that'll make it second and about 6 for the Wildcats. So a nice bubble screen there for the Wildcats. Dylan McKenzie now. Wildcats in a traditional spread formation. McHugh, flanked there by Huey. McHugh looking across the middle, fires it, intended for Michael Fulton. Incomplete. .46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Milton trailing 6-0 here against the Stoughton Black Knights of the Hockomock League. And we're going to have a penalty there by Stoughton. That is that'll be offsides on the defense. So 5 yards will be stepped off. And that'll bring it to 1 yard to gain for the first down for the Wildcats. All right, 1 yard to gain for the Wildcats here. Third down at the 35. We're going to have another penalty against Stoughton. Encroachment there. And it looks like that'll be enough then for the Wildcats for the first down. 5 yards will be stepped off. Now the ball's at the 40. First and 10 now for the Wildcats. So 2 big penalties there against Stoughton gives Wildcats new life here. Fresh set of downs now for Owen McHugh. McHugh backing up, looking across the middle. Here's Luke Salmon. Luke Salmon quickly dragged down across midfield to about the 44-yard line. It's a big 21-yard gain there for the Wildcats. So the Wildcats on the move now. And we're going to have a change of quarters here as time expires here in the first, with Stoughton leading 6-0 here against the host Milton Wildcats, Brooks Field. Take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Yeah, it still looks like a bar. It's like, what button is it talking?
What is it called? Oh, gotcha. It says AE. It's all the way to +6 right now. And it didn't seem to change that much. And +6 is the high thing there. I'm still there.
All righty, we're back here for the start of the second quarter. Inside handoff, and it's Owen McHugh on the RPO keep. So Owen gains about 1 on that, bringing up second down and 9. Milton trying to erase the 6-0 deficit here. McHugh back to pass, looking, steps up, has some running room. Oh, wide open on the little dink move there to Dylan McKenzie. McKenzie gets it across the 20, looks to be. Certainly got across the 25. Great recognition there by Owen McHugh, who will be taking over the reins here after 3-year starter Chase Vaughn graduated. And McHugh, the Wildcats not missing a beat here with McHugh at the helm. So that'll be a first down. The ball will be spotted right at about the 22-yard line. McHugh back to pass, evades the rush. He has some running room. He's still on his feet, has some blocking, goes in, touchdown! Owen McHugh. And that'll be a highlight. McHugh answers for the Wildcats, steps up as the pocket started to collapse.
That's weird. I had it on 18.
Owen McHugh with the 22-yard touchdown run. McHugh with the dual threat. And Jack Finnegan now will attempt the extra point for the Wildcats. McHugh will be holding. Last year, Jack Finnegan was a revelation as a kicker and extra point. He handled all the extra point duty. At Stoughton, he was like airmailing it over the concession stand after he was converting successful tries on PATs. Here he is. We'll get a glimpse of his strong leg. Nice snap, and boom. Look at that. Good. With plenty of room to spare. So Jack Finnegan with the PAT gives Milton a 7-6 lead here. So Milton now on top and wearing down the defense. The defense is starting to wear down Stoughton a little bit. So happy to be back here. Presenting this to you on YouTube Live, Milton Access TV, and that's something we'll endeavor to do this season. Here on a beautiful early autumn afternoon or late summer. Happy to be joined here by our scorekeeper, Bill Stewart. Bill, welcome to our palatial surroundings here. Yes, carving station back here with the open bar. And that's a low kick there, and That's gonna, yeah, they'll kill it right away. So again, we're under a controlled scrimmage here between Stoughton and Milton. A year ago, we were at Stoughton, and their beautiful facility. They have an unbelievable, they've done an unbelievable job building their new high school and then imagining their new athletic facility. So congratulations to them. And really a awe-inspiring facility there, I'll tell you. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, that's a beautiful press box. But here it is, we're here out in the open here, Milton, enjoying a nice evening, fresh air, and the Wildcats now on defense trying to preserve the 7-6 lead here with 9:45 remaining in the second quarter. Handoff, and Zerwinski is dragged down by number 2, Patrick Miller, on the corner, and he was assisted there by number 7, Liam McLaughlin. Zach Stoll coming up from the safety spot. Stoll with already a big thud hit earlier in the game for the Wildcats. And we're going to have a penalty. And that's going to be a legal procedure, false start. Here it is. .858 and counting. Well, it's 8:52 now. And Stoughton now looking at second and about 11 after a gain of about 6 on that previous play. Or I should say 4. Inside handoff, and number 4 is wrangled down. Great play there, looked to be Liam McLaughlin. Let me check that. That was Drew Kokoris. Drew Kokoris, number 72, the starting center and one of the team captains here. Great tackle for loss. The ball goes back inside the 25. Back to pass. And that ball is going to be batted away by Patrick Miller. Nicely done there. So that'll bring up a 4th down. And that's going to turn them over. And Coach Dan Jarboe was happy with his team's performance there on that series. Enthusiastically clapping for the guys as they come off the field. So, great pressure up front, and now we're going to have punt return here. 8:09 remaining. The Wildcats will be getting possession. They'll be getting good field possession here at midfield. Jack Finnegan looking up, and the ball will be out of bounds there in Stoughton territory. Looks to be about the 41-yard line. 42, 41-yard line. All right. Well, I'm happy to have Bill alongside me, longtime official. He's done college, mostly high school, some high schools, but 40 years of high school, so we appreciate your expertise here. Now, Bill, what is the difference between an illegal procedure and a false start? The same thing, right? Right. Okay. I grew up it being known as a legal procedure. Down in Texas. All right. It is. There he is. Inside handoff to Jack Finnegan. Finnegan, hey, he's got some running room. Oh, my goodness. Jack Finnegan darting through the line of scrimmage with a big chunk yardage play for the Wildcats, and that looks to be a 1st down gain. The ball will be spotted right at about the 30, we're going to call it the 32, 33-yard line. It's hard to see with the sheen on the field here, but we'll give it a 33. All right. Traditional spread formation for the Wildcats. McHugh back to pass, and we're going to have a stoppage here. That looks to be offside on the defense, so the Wildcats will be getting 5 more yards tacked on to the series. So that'll be 5 yards, bringing it across the 20. or the 30 to about the 27-yard line, we'll call it. So ball's spotted squarely on the 27 here for the Wildcats. It'll be 1st and 5 to go. Trips to the right for Owen McHugh. Michael Fulton singled up on the left side, and he looks for Fulton. Fulton with the reception on his feet, and he's dragged down right at about the 10. So Fulton in single coverage, and that's going to be a strike all day long for the Wildcats. That's a 1st down now. The ball looks to be spotted right at about the 10. We'll call it the 9. It's across the ball. The nose of the ball's across. So Wildcats at the 9 knocking on the door here. 6:30 remaining. Side handoff to A.J. Cicerone, who gets across the 5-yard line. Cicerone right about the 5. So gain of 4 there for the Wildcats. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 4. 6:15 remaining. Wildcats on top 7-6, looking to extend the lead here. Owen McHugh flanked to his left by Cicerone. Dylan McKenzie in motion now. Back to pass. Dart across the middle for the strike. That looks to be a touchdown. Nope. Incomplete. It must have come right off his pads there. All right. That was a hard thrown pass. I'm not sure it was hard to see who it was intended for there. But Owen McHugh put it right on his chest, so might have hit the chest plate of his pads. So here it is, 3rd and goal from the 5. McKenzie in motion. And we're going to have another penalty. And that'll go against Milton, offsides. And that'll bring it back to about the 9-yard line. We're looking to be the 10 now. So 3rd and goal from the 10.
3rd and goal.
5:56 remaining. So it'll be an interesting decision here for Coach Demboski. Will he go for it if they don't convert here, or will he go for it and try an extra point or a field goal? McHugh inside, he throws a dart. Who was that, Luke Salmon? Touchdown for the Wildcats. Luke Salmon with the 10-yard reception from Owen McHugh. McHugh stepped up into the pocket as he felt pressure, recognized Luke Salmon coming across, and the Wildcats add on to their lead here. Luke Salmon with a 10-yard touchdown pass. 5:50 remaining. Finnegan with the PAT. Oh, no, it's a 2-point conversion. And Cicerone carrying it for the Wildcats.
That's 15-6.
Nicely done. Cicerone with on the 2-yard plunge there. So that'll extend the lead to 15-6. Wildcats here building some room. And that was a smart play because a touchdown would have still given Stoughton the opportunity for a tie if they scored. So now we've gotten some separation for the Wildcats. A 9-point lead versus an 8. So smartly done there by Coach Steve Demboski to go for it. So big A.J. Cicerone with a nice conversion there for the Wildcats. All right, Milton leading 15-6 here, 5:50 remaining in the 2nd quarter. And Finnegan with a mortar kick there, and Zerwinski settles underneath it, and it'll be blown dead, and Stoughton will take over from their own 25. All right, we're back here for the Milton on top, 15-6, and the defense on the field there. Number 4, So it looks like a healthy gain of about 3 yards, we'll call it, to the 28-yard line. And that's Liam Pearl back out. Good to see him back out on the field there. And he's brought down there by number 27, Cicerone. Pearl took a huge shot there from Zach Stoll earlier in the game. So he's back getting a first down on that play. Daughtry, Pearl inside, and he is quickly wrapped up by the Wildcats. Wildcats rolling in some of their reserves now on defense, but still a lot of their starters out there. Liam Flaherty, Anderson Pettis-Reese in the middle. Ball's coming in, and that's incomplete. Tag Zerwinski had a step on Jack Finnegan and had position, but the ball came wobbling in and was uncatchable there. Now bringing up third down. 4:33 remaining. Milton on top, 15-6. So the Wildcats here trying to bring some pressure against Daughtry. 4:33 remaining here, third down. We'll see Dan Jarbeau dials up some pressure. And delayed blitz, Cicerone. Oh! Cicerone was so close to batting that ball down. Maybe even if he had intercepted, he would have gone all the way untouched. But number one, Liam Pearl, wound up dropping the ball. And that'll be fourth down, and Stoughton will be kicking it away now to Milton, where Jack Finnegan on the far side, number 6, and Luke Salmon on the near side, number 4, will be back to receive for the Wildcats. And it looks like Salmon, nope. So Salmon gets underneath it after it bounces, and it'll come out to the 25. All righty. It's a beautiful evening here at Brooks Field. You know, great to have football back. What did you say, Bill? Yeah. I do too. I'm going to be lamenting that here as we get on in the season, but some things are more important. Here it is now, first down for the Wildcats. They'll take over at the 25. We got 4:29 remaining here in the second quarter, or in the first half, I should say. Owen McHugh getting a good, healthy dosage of the reps. Traditional spread formation for the Wildcats. Dylan McKenzie in the slot on the right, and they throw it out to McKenzie. McKenzie in the flat. He has some running room. He's still on his feet. He gets across first down yardage. Second effort for that young man. Great job by Dylan McKenzie. And as I mentioned, Coach Dembowski really thrilled about the talent they have on their skill set players. This is a team that won the Northeast 7-7 New England Championship. And McHugh back to pass, sidesteps the rush, looking, decides to keep, rolling and runs out of bounds at about the 40-yard line, so gain of about 5 for McHugh. McHugh always keeping his eyes downfield while he's gaining yardage, so always a threat. And as you saw with that 22-yard touchdown run that he had earlier to get Milton on the board, a threat to run it as well. So here it is now, the Wildcats second down and about 4 to go from the 41-yard line. 3:36 remaining here and counting. Inside handout of Cicerone. Nope. That's Finnegan. Finnegan spins across midfield, still on his feet. Second and third effort to about the 45-yard line of Stoughton. Jack Finnegan just getting it done on all phases of the game, special teams, defense, and offense. Ball now first down. And the ball spotted at the Stoughton 46-yard line. Nate Huey in motion. They throw it to him. He has the ball somewhat. Huey with a beautiful reception there on the wheel, and he gets a first down for the Wildcats. The ball looks to be spotted right on the marker. We'll see if they call it a first down. Yep, and that's a designated first down there by the head official. So no, they're not going to call it. No, second down. So 9, 1 yard to go here. Huey with a nice job. Quick out there to Luke Salmon. Salmon darting inside, cuts back outside for the first down across the 25, looks to be actually the 30. So inside the 30 at the 27-yard line. It'll be first down, 2:37 remaining. Wildcats on the march. And as I mentioned, you know, this team won the 7v7 Northeast Championship, New England Championship, prevailed over 100 teams from across New England. And you're seeing the effects of that here. And Huey with the carry. And we're going to have a penalty here. Daughtry and Fulton, nope. They're mixing it up over on the far side there. So Huey with the carry, no gain for him. But as I mentioned, you know, you're seeing like the cohesion and that McHugh has developed here with his receivers, and evidence of the success they had at the 7v7. So we're going to have offsides, it looks like. And that's going to be against Milton, so that's going to come back 5 more yards. The ball will be inside the 35, ball at the 34-yard line. So that'll be 15 to go for the Wildcats. .144 remaining here. The Wildcats trying to tack on to their 15-6 lead. McHugh under center, spread formation. Looks over for a side adjustment from Coach Dembowski. McHugh back to pass. Looking to his left. Let's go of one, and he has a receiver. Oh! Great defense there by number 4 for Stoughton. It was Dylan McKenzie who was the intended receiver. He had to wait on the ball. He was wide open in the end zone, and number 4 from Stoughton made a great defensive play on it. But here it is, third down and 15 now. Wildcats. All righty. Back to pass. Looking, he's got some running room. Still on his feet. Gets into close proximity of a first down. Owen McHugh, again, showing his dual threat that he is. Picking up huge chunk yards there for the Wildcats, bringing up fourth down. And it looks like they're going to go ahead and go for it. Ball spotted right at about the 23-yard line. Got to get to about the 18 in order to convert the first down. McHugh looking back to pass, quick out, and that is Michael Fulton. Fulton sidesteps his defender and walks in for the touchdown. 23-yard strike. Mike Fulton with a nice footwork there to get into the end zone. So Milton, Michael Fulton, 23-yard touchdown for the Wildcats with 1:03 remaining. All right, Jack Finnegan now in to attempt the extra point. Finney with the kick, and that is undeniably good. So Jack Finnegan with the PAT, and now Milton goes up on top, 21-6. 22. 22-6. Bill. Here we go. There we are. All right. So that was an impressive drive by the Wildcats, and really Owen McHugh kept it alive with a couple of great plays there, individual plays, especially the one on third down where he grabbed a big chunk yards for the Wildcats and he converted there. So Finney getting ready to kick it and drives it deep, and Zach Tagzerwinski will settle underneath it and it'll be brought out to the 25. So here we are at a controlled scrimmage, 59 seconds remaining for the end of the half. And Wildcats, I think that, there's a lot to be encouraged by, with the play of a lot of the skilled players. Again, the offense led by Owen McHugh. No drop-off after the graduation of three-year starter Chase Vaughn, and of course, you got to be excited with all the skill and offensive threats they have on the field, an array of talent out there. All right, here we are, Stoughton now trying to answer. .59 and drop. Daughtry trying to turn a broken play there into something, and he gets wrangled down. Nice job there. All right, some of the underclassmen now getting there onto the field. We don't have a roster here, full disclosure, so we're going. Oh, nice play by Jack Finnegan. Could have had an interception, but just batted it down now, brings up third down.
I just don't play lacrosse. It's been
So it'll be third and short here. We'll call it a long two. For Stoughton with 28 seconds remaining here in this controlled scrimmage between the Wildcats and Stoughton Black Knights of the Hockomock League. Jared Daughtry, quick out to Liam Pearl. Pearl trying to get across, and he's driven back. Nice open field tackle there. Number 55. So that'll be the end of the quarter there. It's 14 seconds. Oh, they took a timeout. Stoughton did. Oh, okay, well, ball is back to the original line of scrimmage, so Wildcats preventing them from converting. 13 seconds remaining, and Greg Burke takes the timeout to try and find out if this team can convert a first down here inside their own territory. All right, we're back here. Stoughton trying to convert. Inside handoff, Liam Pearl. Pearl drives it across to the 40 and converts. And that'll be 8 seconds remaining. It's another timeout for Stoughton. And I'm sure they're going to try and dial up a deep play here with 8 seconds remaining. We're going to look at their Hail Mary play or a gadget play. Statue of Liberty. Yep. All right, so both teams will confer. We'll take a little break here. our 1st and 10 for Stoughton. 8 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Daughtry back to pass. And he lofts it out of bounds. And that'll be the end of the first half as Milton leads 22-6 over the Stoughton Black Knights of the Hockomock League here in this controlled scrimmage. We're happy to present to you here on Milton Access Television, bringing it to you live here on Channel 22. I want to say hello. I want to say hello to my main man, N, down at Mr. Chan's. Hopefully you'll save me a Mai Tai for later. But we'll be back for the second half. Alrighty. All right. All righty. 5, 4, 3, 2. All righty, welcome back to Brooks Field here for the start of the second half. A quick recap of the first half action where Stoughton went on top 6-0 early in the first quarter on a beautiful run there, touchdown pass from Jared Daughtry to Tag Zerwinski, and the Wildcats responded with 22 unanswered points, with Owen McHugh igniting the Wildcats on a 22-yard touchdown run for a 7-6 lead. Then Luke Salmon with a 10-yard touchdown reception from McHugh, and A.J. Cicerone with the 2-point conversion there on the run to give the Wildcats a 15-6 lead with 5:10 remaining in the second quarter. Then here with less than a minute, a little more than a minute, Michael Fulton with the beautiful 23-yard touchdown pass. Second and third effort on the footwork on the far sideline as he evaded the defenders and kind of like wriggled out of the defenders' grasp to run upfield for the touchdown to give Milton a 22-6 lead here as we get ready to start the second half. Milton will be receiving the ball. Back deep will be Jack Finnegan and Luke Salmon. They'll be the guys who will often be back to receive for the Wildcats, but since this is a controlled scrimmage, Luke Salmon will, or that's Jack Finnegan who makes the catch, it'll be whistle dead and the Wildcats will get underway from their own 25. Again, this is a controlled scrimmage that we're bringing to you live here on Milton Access Television and YouTube, and happy to do that. And we're excited as the Wildcats get ready to start the season. September 9th against Scituate here at Brooks Field. And Scituate, the defending Division III state champions. Tremendous game that these two teams played a year ago down in Scituate, with Scituate coming out on top. And here we are now, the Wildcats taking over again. 25, Owen McHugh back out there with the offense. Spread formation. Quick hit to Luke Salmon. Luke Salmon across the line to gain for the first down there at the 35-yard line. Looks to be the 36. All right, inside of the 11-minute mark here as we start and get underway. Luke Salmon with the first down reception on the quick hitting crossing route. McHugh back out into the flat. And let's see who that is. That is Shane the Rocket Olsen. Shane Olsen had a tremendous scrimmage against these guys a year ago and just beat his defender downfield for a great touchdown grab down there in Stoughton. And gets the ball here, and it'll be second down and about 2 to go here, 3 we'll call it. Back to Michael Fulton on the bubble screen. Fulton has some running room. He is across about the 30-yard line, close to the 25. Unbelievable play, the Wildcats. And we're going to have a penalty. Not sure who is going to go against. So the ball is spotted right at about the 26-yard line. And that was a huge gain. And that's going to come back here. I'm not sure what that was. Okay. Wow, that's going to erase that huge gain there. And they're going to step it off. Unbelievable. So that's a 5-yard loss for the Wildcats. That'll bring it back to about the 39-yard line. Wow, that was a gain of about 30 yards. Nullified.
I'm gonna ask Sonny some questions.
All righty, here it is. Quick handoff to A.J. Cicerone. Cicerone across midfield gets the first down. Cicerone, big, strong back. He had a great 2-point conversion run there for the Wildcats. He'll have to come off, and his helmet came off, and so we're going to have Nate Huey in there for the Wildcats. And not 87, I'm not sure who that is. Gronkowski.
Will Renz,
we'll call
10
him.
yards.
Huh?
Will Renz.
Will Renz. Gronkowski. Will Renz with a nice reception there. Number 87. So Will looking good there. He's close to the first down. McHugh hands off to Huey. Nate Huey gets the first down across the 45 to 35-yard line. Ball will be right at about the 33, 34-yard line, we'll call it. So first down for Nate Huey. McHugh. Oh, no, this is... That was a new quarterback, number 15. All right, number 15, the quarterback, Aiden Fonseca, gets dragged down on third down as he was trying to convert there. So that'll be fourth down now, the Wildcats. Looking to punt team is going to be coming out. Coach Steve Dembowski will be sending it deep. So Owen McHugh, this will be the first chance he has to punt. Owen McHugh will be handling a lot of these punts. He's a left-footed punter. All right, we're going to have a timeout here, and we're going to discuss matters. So we will take a quick little break. Be right back. All right, we're back here, and it's a punting situation for Owen McHugh. McHugh, left-footed punter, gets it away. Wow, he sends it deep there, and the ball will be pinned right at about the 1 yard line, but it'll come back out to the 25. Yeah. All righty, so Stoughton will be taking over here. 6:14 remaining and down 22-6 here in the second half of this controlled scrimmage here at Brooks Field. A beautiful evening here, Labor Day weekend. So we had a lot of subs out there for the Wildcats on defense. Daughtry hands it off to number 2, Tag Zerwinski. Zerwinski gets some running room and gets out to about the 30-yard line. Will be 2nd and 5. Wildcats fired up here, 2nd and 5. Daughtry in the pistol, hands off quickly to number 4. He's spinning around trying to get first down on 2nd and 3rd effort. All right, that was a first down gain for Stoughton. Ball right at about the 37-yard line. Daughtry back to pass, looking, and he's being chased, and he's run out of bounds there. Throws it out of bounds. That was a smart play for him because he saved a loss there, so out of the tackle box, and he throws it out of bounds, so that'll be 2nd down and 10, where it might have been 2nd and maybe 15. So alert play by that young man.
Let's go, Charles!
4:39 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. And Daughtry in the pistol back to pass. And that's Liam Pearl dragged down by Ben Caledonia in the open field. So that'll bring up 3rd down. Great open field tackle by that young man to bring down Liam Pearl, preventing him from maybe converting. So it'll bring up 3rd down here for Stoughton. Ball spotted at their own 39-yard line. And they will have about 8 yards to go for the first down. 4 minutes remaining here. Zerwinski in motion. Quick out to Zerwinski. And he's dragged down out there by number 17 for the Wildcats. And that should bring up 4th down. That was Luke Haley with the great open field tackle for the Wildcats. So that'll be 4th down, and Stoughton will be punting. 3:16 remaining here Wildcats may have a chance to get it back. Whoa! That was close to being blocked there. So the Wildcats will take the ball. And let's see where they'll spot this here. Goes back to the 25. Nope, yep, back to the 25. So the Wildcats will be taking over at their own 25 with 3:07 remaining, on top, 22-6. Fonseca back and quick out to, that's Will Rands. Will gets across close to the 35-yard line, so close to a first down. Gain of 9 for Rands. So 2:45 remaining here in the third quarter. It's Wildcats on the march. Aiden Fonseca behind center, flanked by Nate Huey. Wide formation, Will Rands in motion for the Wildcats, and it goes out, and ball was one-hopped by Fonseca. He had him wide open in the flat, and that could have been all they needed for a first down. But they'll reset it here, and it'll be third down now after that incomplete pass. 2:30 remaining here. Milton on top, 22-6 here in this controlled scrimmage at Brooks Field between Milton and the Stoughton Black Knights. Inside handoff. And that looks like that's going to get stopped short of the line to gain for the first down. And that was Luke Hartford on the carry. Luke is a very shifty lacrosse player for the Milton High team, and also a rugby player as well. Wildcats did get first down there. Luke Hartford with the carry, and he gets across the 40-yard line for a nice chunk yard. And that'll be to the 41 for the Wildcats. It'll be second and about 5 yards to go. Fonseca with a side adjustment from Coach Steve Dembowski. Fonseca looking, throws to the sidelines, and that looks to be a first down reception there. Number 14. We'll endeavor to try and get his name. These are the underclassmen, and we're going to have, that'll be a first down for the Wildcats. Huh? Yeah. Edelman. There we go. All right, Fonseca. Luke Hartford flanking him on his left. Quick out, looks like there was a botched handoff there. Fonseca has the ball. Unbelievable, it kind of bumbles and stumbles back to the line of scrimmage. I think there was a missed handoff there between Hartford and Fonseca. And Fonseca kept it alive. Getting back to the line of scrimmage there. So second down. 10 to go, 17 seconds and counting. So this is probably the last play of this quarter here. As Fonseca lines up, second down now with about 9 to go. Quick out. Number 29, he's on his feet. Unbelievable stuff. Oh, drives his defender out of bounds. Oh, he just fired up his sideline over here.
It is.
Jack Sullivan with that big reception for the Wildcats just as the quarter ended, driving his defender out of bounds, and just with a punishing run there. Second and third effort by that young man. Great job for the Wildcats, and it'll be fourth quarter here when they take over at the Stoughton 33-yard line. So we'll take a quick break, and we'll soak up the atmosphere here from the sidelines.
I mean, you can still do that. Oh, oh, no. I thought you did not do one.
Do you remember when we were doing baseball like back a couple months ago and we couldn't see the screen? It's like that, but
All right, here we go. First and 10, ball spotted right at the 37-yard line. Oh, fumble, ball's on the ground, and the Wildcats recover. I think it was Luke Hartford who wind up recovering his own fumble. So Wildcats here, loss on that play, obviously, but got to clean up a couple little things here in their offensive operation there. So here it is, second down, a loss of about 5, so it'll be second and 15 for the Wildcats right at the 41. Fonseca looking across field. He has a receiver open. Unbelievable. Jack Sullivan with the catch, coming up with another impressive reception there. Ball hit him on the hands. He jungled it. He was going down, and he wound up keeping his eyes on it and clutched it for the first down for the Wildcats. Ball will be right at about the 23 now. Inside of 10 minutes now for the Wildcats. Again, we're coming to you live here at Channel 22, Milton Access TV. Fonseca, high snap, hands it off to Luke Hartford. Hartford darts right, goes to his left. Oh, almost found some running room. Tripped up at middle of the field there. Close to about the 15-yard line. We'll call it the 16. So that's a gain of about 6 there for the Wildcats. Look at his teammates. They're all excited for him. Jack Sullivan, a couple big catches for the Wildcats. All right, here it is. Fonseca hands off to big number 37. And he gets wrangled down after getting the ball across. The 15, so the ball's at the 14, so they're moving up third and short. 4 down territory here for the Wildcats. Again, number 37 gets the ball, hands off. Looks like he may have gotten the first down. All right. That'll be 4th and short now. Fonseca still at the helm. Oh, high snap. Number 37 gets it. Gets across the first down marker. Wow. Unbelievable. Number 37, anybody? Who's 37? Do we know? We endeavored to try to find out who number 37 is, but he did a great job on that one, very alertly coming up with a play. New quarterback in at the helm is number 8, Omar Dieng. 37 gets it across the 5-yard line. So Omar is going to stay in. I was very impressed by this young man. I was watching him warm up, and he had every throw. He made every throw in the warm-ups. And very, very impressive. So let's see if they're going to go to the air here. Second down, and ball spotted right at about the 9-yard line for the Wildcats. There he is, Omar Dieng. Nice out there, flips it. We'll see who was the guy who came up with it. Number 33 for the Wildcats. We're operating without a roster here, as you can tell, so we're doing our very best to figure out who these kids are here. A lot of them are going to be reserves, but some of them are playing their way up, I would think, like in the case of Jack Sullivan, who made some good plays. Number 37, I'm sorry I can't tell you who his name is, but he was impressive there. And Omar Dieng here now, it's third down. Dieng back to pass. Oh, he loses the rusher. He has some wheels. Oh, close to the first down yardage. Yeah, very impressive. Omar Dieng with some escapability there. Gets the ball out to the 4-yard line, it looks to be. Will be fourth down for the Wildcats. So he can still make a first down without having to score a touchdown, it looks to be, but I think they're going to try and go to punch it in here with Omar. Very impressive young man. I'm telling you, I was very impressed with him. There it is. All right. Yang under center. Back to pass under heavy pressure. Oh, tried to escape, couldn't get away. And was wrangled down for a loss there on fourth down. So it'll go over to Stoughton. That play almost had no chance because they had pressure on the perimeter, and Omar rolled right into it and was running for his life as soon as he tried to get set and was unable to turn the corner. But had he turned the corner, it would have been interesting to see. All right, 4:58 remaining here in the game. Milton on top, 22-6 here in this controlled scrimmage. We're seeing a lot of the subs and reserves and some underclassmen getting a lot of great opportunity to play, and that's what the scrimmage is all about. Getting some time for a lot of these guys, and it gives the opportunity for the coaching staff to find out about some guys. So that's pretty much what the whole objective here is in the scrimmage.
Let's go!
All right, Stoughton, a new quarterback. And they're into their reserves as well. Great tackle there by number 51 for the Wildcats. Looked like that was Luke Hartford underneath there. All right, 1st and 10 for Stoughton. Coming up on the 3-minute mark. Stoughton trying to get something going here with their subs, and nothing doing there. Big 75, 76 up front, and 54 for the Wildcats. 2:21 remaining here. Quick handoff to number 29. 29 gets around the corner, has some running room, gets run out of bounds after getting a first down. Ball will be at about the 35-yard line, or looks to be. Well, actually, he may have been run out of bounds closer to the 37, so that's where they spot it. We're inside of 2 minutes now. Clock is running. Wildcats on top 22-6. And Coach Steve Dembowski getting a glimpse at a lot of his reserves and possibly trying to build some depth here on this team. Inside of 2 minutes now. Handoff and unbelievable, number 32 almost got knocked back by number 76, I believe it was. Coming up on the minute mark here. And Stoughton on the march here.
Come on, Joe!
Inside handoff and big 75 just plugs up the hole there for Milton. And inside, coming up on the 32nd mark. And that'll probably do it. One more play and that'll probably do it here. All right, this will probably be the last play of the scrimmage here for Stoughton. Trying to build something here with third down. Botched handoff and a sack by number 54. And that should do it here as the Wildcats. 5 seconds remaining, and that'll probably be the end of it. And it is here as scrimmage comes to a conclusion. Milton 22, Stoughton 6. Great performance by the Wildcats here at Brooks Field. Next time it'll be for real when the Wildcats host Situate here at Brooks Field. We hope to see you then. I'm Michael Vega, thanking everybody at Milton Access TV. So long, everyone. Bill. Pleasure. How do we do?
He's a good player.
He's a very, very good player. Anyway, what's the like?